Good enough. Looking dead on.
Huh?
There you're on.
We've been traveling so much. Wanted to make sure we got it where we needed it.
Well, it's good to shoot that gun before we go.
Well, Bob, this is what, our 5th year back here at the
Fifth year.
Hanson Ranches?
Yeah, maybe even be the 6th. I'm not sure. It's been a while.
Time flies.
Well, I'll tell you, we're both getting younger. Anyhow, we're going to have a good time this week.
What's in store? What you got happening?
Well, we got a lot of new stuff. You know, you're going to see some open country. We've been doing a lot of roller chopping and opening up some country, and you're going to see a lot of deer on it. And we're going to do some rattling like we always do.
Good.
So, you know, those two things are going, and the food plots, of course, hunting those.
Have you got any rain down here?
We've had great rains this spring and early summer. And
that ought to help the horns.
Yeah, all our antlers are excellent this year. We got.
'Cause last year it was real dry.
Yeah, we had no oats last year.
I remember that.
You know, but this year we have some good oats, and I think it'll be pretty nice. It'll be pretty interesting anyhow. We'll have some fun. We've been seeing like I said, a lot of good deer, and you know, like.
Are the bucks chasing the does yet?
To a degree, but we're a little premature of the rut. But it can kick in with the weather changes we've been going through. It could kick in a little earlier, but it's still, we're premature.
The bucks starting to make the territory?
Yeah, well, the neat thing about it is some of these big deer we've been watching are really tearing up the brush and marking. So, you know, stuff like the tarsal gland I told you about, we'll be trying some of that. I really enjoyed monkeying with them with that. It's pretty neat. So we'll be doing quite a few different things, and just like always, having a good time.
All right, well, good deal. All right, I'm going to bring the four-wheeler down. You want me to meet you down at 29?
Yeah, I'm going to take the truck, and I'll show you some of that roller chop country, and then we'll go up to 28 and 29.
All right, if you'll take the spot and scope. And
yeah, got it.
The phones and everything, I'll get the rifle.
I'll
meet you down there at 29.
All right, I'll get the bags, too. Made it, huh?
Yeah, pretty right. Hey, it's a lot different.
Yeah, I guarantee you can see now.
Hey, y'all open this thing up.
Well, with the roller choppers, we cleared a lot of country, the young men that work for me, and boy, they've done a heck of a job.
Roller chopping is what you were telling me.
Yeah, well, basically all it is several rollers that are attached behind them and pulled by a dozer. And these rollers are just gigantic things weighing 10 to 20,000 pounds a piece. Roll over this stuff and grind it up and knock the brush back and create a lot of edge for the deer.
Yeah,
and quail, you know, a lot of brow, you bet. And it's just like a clear cut in your part of the country.
Yeah.
And really enhances the quality of vegetation and the visibility.
Well, I notice here, you know, you got a big intersection where it's like about a mile down this way and a mile this way. I know you can't put your conventional tree stands up, so you're using some of your box blinds here on the corners and some tripods?
Well, basically, we don't knock out any of the bigger trees. Boy, you hear those jets?
Yeah.
We're right in the middle of an area where they train a lot, so we're going to hear those. But they don't bother the deer. But we don't take out the big trees, Jackie. We leave those be, and we'll put blinds in those things, and you're well concealed. Works pretty good.
I got you.
But anyhow, we're going to have some fun on these. Should see a lot of deer this week on this stuff.
All right, now you mentioned we want to go to some of the oak plots and take a look at that, some of the scrapings.
Yeah, I think right up here we got two plots, smaller ones, but bucks are coming into them, checking them out now, starting to make scrapes. I'll show you some scrapes up here at 28. All right. And I'll just meet you up there with the truck.
I'll bring the four-wheeler.
Okay.
All right. This is what, oak field number
29.
29.
And you can see that the oats are starting to come out pretty good.
Yeah, I was
following the rain.
Watching the weather report, and you did get some good rains a couple of weeks ago.
And you know, even though it's a little premature for the deer to be hitting these patches, real hard because we just got the oats up. The good bucks are coming in, and they're
just marking their territory.
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, we got a good scrape right over there. Right over here. Yeah, and I've got it set up with a tarsal gland, and we'll refresh that this evening, as well as one down at your place, and ought to increase our chances.
Let's take a look at this scrape real quick.
Okay.
Boy, Bob, they were really tearing this up, aren't they?
Yeah.
So you've got your tarsal gland up there.
Yeah. Well, what I'll do this evening, I'll come back in. I got another one that's soaking.
Yeah.
And I'll just change them. I used to them anyhow.
I'll tell you what, a lot of people, you know, don't know how to use a tarsal and things like that. But boy, I mean, in Alabama, where you could get a deer a day, I used to just take the tarsal off the buck that I got that afternoon and use it. But a lot of states only have one, so being able to purchase the tarsal gland, because it makes so much sense. I mean, It's territorial. I mean, they can smell it. They come in. They think another buck's in their territory.
Well, it's an infringement.
Sure.
And, you know, they're going to come into that. But even if they don't come in, they're going to hesitate when they come by it.
Sure.
As well, give you that second or so.
And a lot of times they might not just come and just tear this up. They just might, you know, get in a frenzy and make other scrapes.
But you can see here, this tore up branches.
Oh, yeah.
You can see this one's pretty fresh, and this deer's been working this, and I've got some pretty high hopes for this field.
And you're going to let me come hunt this afternoon, aren't you?
No,
Huh?
no, that wasn't the deal. You're hunting at 28, I'm hunting at 29.
That's what I really like about my guide here.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's go get a bite to eat. I'll take the four-wheeler back to the camp, and then we can see if we can get out this afternoon.
Now let's join Jackie and Bob as they try their luck horn rattling.
God, Bob, I tell you what, the temperature seems like it's dropped in the last 20 minutes, hasn't it?
Man, you've seen a Texas Blue Norther just roll in, but I tell you, with it, the deer activity ought to pick up too.
Well, you want to try some rattling?
Yeah, what I was thinking about is back in here a few hundred yards. Maybe we could go in here, there's a wagon wheel, cleaned out area, it's like spoke, cleaned out from the brush. We could try to rattle in there, it's pretty effective.
Okay.
Let's go try that.
All right, sounds good to me.
That's this morning.
Yeah, that looks real fresh.
Yeah, well, we're not far from the field, so.
It's tearing up the limbs and everything.
Yeah, they're in here. There's lots of buck sign in here.
Does this little road right here lead into it?
Yeah, what this road does is it'll go right around the corner here, and we're about 5-10 minutes from the site.
Okay.
And these deer just leaving there.
Just scraping on the edge.
Scraping along the ways to the, Let's go.
Okay.
Safe corner, yeah. Watch out, he's looking behind him. Something else gonna come.
Well, you said it was a little early, but hey, we got 2 spikes and a young 8-pointer in.
Yeah, they're pretty naive. They're coming in pretty quick.
You notice that 8-point, he didn't want to move out of that corner right there, and he just kind of stayed along that edge with that little spike
It looked like his feet were stuck in cement.
Yeah, that little spike buck came on in a little bit.
Well, when he looked back, I thought maybe a pretty good buck could be coming in behind him.
Yeah.
You know, about another week or so, it's gonna be in. The weather's good. I mean, this sudden drop in temperatures.
Oh man, we'll go back and get some warmer hats.
Yeah.
That little spike back over here, he caught me. I wasn't even paying attention to this little strip right here.
And those javelinas were coming across right as he was there. Heck. Well, let's go try a couple more spots and see what luck we have.
Sounds good to me.
After a good morning of horn rattling, Bob will hunt an oat field, and Jackie will hunt a roller chopped area near Bob this afternoon. Bob puts a fresh tarsal gland over an active scrape on the field that he plans to hunt. Soon after getting into his portable ground blind, the whitetails begin to appear. Suddenly, a huge buck comes into the field, heading directly toward the tarsal gland that Bob put up. Then, the buck heads for another scrape nearby. As the buck works the scrape, Bob gets ready for the shot. Hopefully, the buck will continue in the same direction, as that will give Bob a perfect shot.
Ho, Jackie, over here.
You lucky dog, you.
Look what we got down here.
God.
My gracious, look at this. Is this a pretty animal or not? My lamb.
It's not big enough. I'm going hunting.
Oh, yeah, right. The
God.
only problem with this deer is you didn't shoot him.
Look at man, I was sitting
What
up
a
at the
deer.
blind, and I saw that deer go across
man.
the roller chop up there, and I saw how wide he was.
Oh, man, he's at least
He must
22.
have
He
come
might
in
be
right on top
23
of it.
wide. But you know, he came in right there to where the tarsal gland was, right behind it. Went up to another one. When I saw him, he went up to another one and tore the brush up.
Making scrapes and everything?
Making scrapes. Made 2 scrapes in there and was just about to exit the field. Never came in to eat a oat. Just was going to take off. And
Did you
I
see
lucked
any
out.
other deer?
One, little spiker came
Really?
out there right on the edge there. Oh,
How
it was
about
something.
that? Golly,
Man,
look
look
how
at
wide he is.
Look at the double forks on him.
Oh,
Man,
man.
he's a pretty deer.
I'll tell you what, he's right at the
Oh, that's
record
one of
book.
the. Oh yeah,
Is this one of your best deer?
That's one of the. It's getting up there.
No
That's
wonder
a
you didn't want me
beautiful
to
deer.
come to this patch.
Yeah, what? Yeah, I just man, wow, can't believe this could
Golly.
happen.
Unbelievable. Look at that right there.
All I got to say is I got all season to go, and you have something like that, I guess I'm gonna have to hold back real tight this year.
I'll tell you what, that is a
Woo,
buck of
what
a
a
lifetime.
deer.
Hey, congratulations.
Hey, thanks.
I always like to be a man when he
Wow.
gets one of his best.
Man.
I'll tell you what, I brought the four-wheeler halfway.
Great.
Let me go back and get the
Okay.
four-wheeler, and I'll be right back.
Good deal.
What a buck. Unbelievable.
The next afternoon, as Jackie and Bob make their way to the oat patch where Jackie will be hunting, Bob notices movement across the field. A great 10-point buck is already in the field, earlier than our hunters expected, feeding on the oats and checking his scrapes. The hunters quickly and quietly move up to the fence, where Jackie can get a good rest.
Oh man, Bob, look at this deer right here. Look at this buck right here.
Is he pretty or is he
Oh
pretty?
man,
What a spread. What a spread. It's got some, got
Look
some
at him.
broken points.
broken off his brow tines.
My gracious, is that a
I
pretty
tell you what, we were.
looking back.
I know, right in his scrape.
Wow.
We were late.
Yeah.
Just goes to show
Too
you, these
late,
deer
we-
are moving in on these fields on
Yeah.
a full moon early.
Yeah, he was early. What? It was about 2:40.
2:40.
Yeah, something like
Yeah.
that. But that was a heck of a stalk. We couldn't even make it to
Well, I tell you what, you know, I had a long shot, but I had to crawl up to that fence so I could get a good
excellent
rest.
rest.
And if
Yeah.
that's the main thing, is I didn't want to take the shot unless I had a
Oh.
good rest.
That is beautiful.
He's been tearing the trees
Yeah,
up.
he's been
everything.
working. My gracious, what a deer.
Great buck.
Wow, look at that spread. Isn't he
Yeah.
something?
Well,
Well, good. I tell you what, congratulations,
Hey,
Bush.
It's been a great week.
Yeah.
Can you
Well,
believe
I
that?
tell you. Let's go ahead and,
I'll go back and get the four-wheeler.
yeah, because we got
It's a long job.
ways.
Okay. You stay here with him.
Wow.
I'll go back and get the four-wheelers, my deer, so I'll make the jog. Great buck, though.
Man,
Gee whiz. Heck of a way to do it, too.
boy. Fine deer. Look at the palmate.
I know it.
Son of a gun.
Gee whiz. Don't let the coyotes come.
Oh, see you in a minute.
I'll be back.